current events, and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Brandon Rhymes in studio. We got Nick Schriver in the house, decorating Elves, one of our local area business owners and contractors here in Tampa Bay, longtime friend of the show. We always urge you to support the local economy by supporting the Consumer Quarterback Show, all of our local area expert contributors as we bring on the show. We have between 35, 40 different show partners that we bring on, and everything from attorneys, CPAs, financial advisors, home service providers, self-defense experts, and we also get into private pilots, yachts and boats, and self-defense. A lot of cool things covered here as topics on the Consumer Quarterback Show, online at consumerqb.com. I want to give a quick shout out to our friends over at Discovery Golf Cars. Discovery Golf Cars, longtime friends of the show, and they hooked us up with the Keller Williams Red, beautiful golf cart. We utilized that for our door knocking operations out in the field in the real estate business. They've got the Easy Go, the Cushman Star EV, new and used. You can use them for recreational vehicles or other types, utility and commercial types as well. They have Tampa Clearwater locations, discoverygolfcars.com. Let them know the real estate quarterback sent you. Take them up on special offers. All right, we got a hot listing here. This one's out 530 Heaton Forest Road, Cashers, North Carolina. This is a $9 million listing, compliments of the Bill DeVore real estate team in Cashers, North Carolina. 11 bedrooms, 10 bath, 10,000 square feet. This is a mansion on over 20 acres. It's the epitome of luxury with exquisite finishes and impeccable craftsmanship throughout. 11 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, 10,037 square feet. Beautiful home in the mountains of Cashers, North Carolina. And this is in High Hampton as well. If you're familiar with High Hampton, the golf course community up there, you have all types of prominent figures, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Phil Mickelson, all the time golfing in this community. So it's a very, very exclusive club there around Heaton Forest Road. And the listing is compliments of Bill DeVore Real Estate Group up in Keller Williams Luxury Division with KW Professionals up there as well. All right, one more listing here locally now. This one's 7202 US Highway 301 South in Riverview. Now, we also list commercial property, so this is one of our commercial listings. We've got about a dozen commercial property listings, a dozen vacant land and development opportunities, vacant land that you can build on, and also about 60 total residential listings as well. 7202 US Highway 301 South in Riverview. You've got a premium corner lot here, commercial property. You got two buildings, so you have two businesses in one here. Really cool opportunity. So you have a muffler, transmission, brakes, tune-up shop, so a kind of a mechanic shop there. And then you also have the other building that's currently operating as a barber shop. But that barber shop could also be a insurance, real estate, mortgage, title office, law office. Great opportunity, tremendous income potential. 7202 US Highway 301 South in Riverview. 40 to 50,000 vehicles a day passing by. You can see all of our listings at PlatinumCoastalElite.com. Yeah, I'm raising my glass to those saving our ass overseas. That's right. Shout out to our troops out there. And let's welcome back in Nick Schriver, decorating Elves.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me. And hello, listeners. I tell you what, man, that North Carolina property up on the big screen looks absolutely amazing.
Pretty cool, right?
That was gorgeous.
I love it, man.
A little jealous for whoever gets to stay there.
We got to find a buyer for that one. That's a nice property listing and $9 million. So the buyer pool's a little thin on that one, but
but listen, man, somebody out there is gonna really find something amazing when they end up getting into that property, because that looked gorgeous.
That's a gem right there.
Absolutely. So thanks for having me, man. Back into the new year. Was able to get the holiday season. We're putting a bow on it, wrapping it all up, and getting everything put away, which is always a good feeling in our business. I'm sure there's a lot of listeners out there that probably have done the same, or maybe still need to do that. Maybe they need to get some things out of their house and get that holiday behind them and start looking forward. So I encourage them to do it if they haven't done it yet. As a company, a lot of people know who we are, Decorating Elves. We're the holiday lighting company. We're the outdoor lighting company. So we just kind of wrapped up our holiday lighting service. And we're getting most of that put away, getting ready to look here into got a little bit of chilly weather, and then looking forward to the spring, right around the corner.
Tell me about that. Your busy time of year. I mean, basically, you're decorating elves, so you're decorating for the holidays. But we're going to talk about the year round business that you do as well for luxury homes, beautiful homes, adding value to the homes. But you just came off your very busy time of year.
Absolutely.
How did that round out for you?
Well, it was good, and we have what we call a season. So a lot like like the Bucks, like. Every season's different. Like sometimes you're going in, you're a little better prepared than you were. Sometimes you have some different personnel. And as long as we have what we consider good accomplishments, we take care of the customers, we're able to deliver what we do and we make it, we always consider that a big win. So we had a very successful season, had a lot of customers that we took care of. We took a couple things on the chin, in the business category. We had some unforeseen costs that were out there in the market. This insurance costs are really just starting to go crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
The auto category, I'm sure there's a lot of business owners out there that are feeling me. If they haven't got the renewals yet, they will be. They know what I'm talking about. Like a lot of those things were a big surprise as a business owner goes. So that's always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But we like always, we take it, we look at it, we figure out how to make it work. And then we turn back our focus on making sure our customers are being taken care of. Because if they're being taken care of, then the business is taken care of, our employees are taken care of, and then we have a lot of consistency and we're able to help, survive and take over and then provide that. So all in all, very successful year. Things went well. Customers were taken care of. And it's good to be moving forward from the holiday piece because there's a lot of demand and it's stressful. And it takes its toll.
Yep.
And I think I've gotten my rest caught up now that we're 3 or 4 weeks out of it. Yeah.
Good.
I think so.
Got to get the rest.
It takes a few weeks. It's not the kind of like exhaustion where you just go, I'll sleep extra this weekend. It's the kind of like I need to eat a lot more than I used to for a while. I need to sleep for extra couple hours a day for a few weeks, and then slowly I kind of get some color back into me. And I'm pretty close to having that back, and so that's always good too.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot that goes into it, but hey, it's what we've been doing it for a long time. We love it. And then now we're turning the corner. We're looking back into the year. A lot of people go, "Oh, I did." You must just take the rest of the year off. Anybody that knows me knows I don't take a day off. Right? Like I wake up and try to win the day, like every day. Whether it's a weekend and we're going out to the rec fields with my kids and trying to help them win the day. Or I'm going into business during the week and, we're trying to win that in that category. We're always waking up, trying to make the day the best it can and take advantage of what God gave us. So, that's always something that we're tackling. But in this time of year, in the outdoor lighting category, which we provide, we're looking forward to doing our outdoor lighting projects. And, so what does that mean? What does that look like? So we're trying to take people's residential homes. We're trying to take businesses, hospitality, restaurants, things like that, and make their outdoor rooms more usable, more enjoyable. So a lot of people look, they go, they live, you don't just live indoors, right? You live indoors, you live outdoor, you have your pool area, your lanai area. Sometimes you have other outdoor areas, outdoor kitchens. Sometimes you have yards. Sometimes you have other recreation areas. So we take that outdoor space and then we start to illuminate it. We start to make it more usable. So a lot of people are home on the weekends and they're home in the evenings. And with the sunset now in the 6 o'clock-ish range, that means that, you're probably awake for 3, 4, 5 hours of it being dark in those outdoor rooms. Mm-hmm. And even though it's a little chilly outside right now in this time of year and it's kind of ebbed and flowed, it's still going to be, we're 6 to 8 weeks away from where we're in that beautiful March, really great spring weather. So that's right around the corner. And when we get to that, you want to be able to get out there and enjoy that all the way until the evening.
Yeah, absolutely.
And get that connection back to the outdoor environment, which really, there's more than just the enjoyment there. It also, a lot of it fuels the body, fuels the soul.
Yeah.
So being able to out there, see the open sky and enjoy that, know it's safe, know it's secure, know it's usable. All of those are key benefits to using those rooms. So one of the things that we're offering right now and we're able to do for people is we actually have the ability to offer outdoor lighting design, right? And what does that mean? So some people don't even realize that's available. Outdoor lighting design is available by us. And what that means is that we can have our a designer come out, consult with you, look at these outdoor rooms, these outdoor spaces, help you understand what they are, how they look, how you can use them probably more or better than you're currently using them. That doesn't mean that that's more than just the, hey, how do I look from the street, right? That's a, how are we using the fire pit area? How are we using the open lawn area? How are we using our outdoor dining area? How are we using our outdoor kitchen area? How are we using just the social area that we're using, that we maybe go out and we read, maybe we go out and social, maybe I have entertainment, maybe I have TVs out there and I'm going out and watching the playoff games,
Yep.
Maybe I've got my buddies over or the wife has her friends over and they're going through those kinds of things. So we're looking at ways to make that more usable and more available.
Yeah.
And the things that we're also trying to look at is how to emulate maybe a room inside your house, outside your house. So a lot of times inside your house, you have lighting that's in a very good way. You have recessed cans, you have trays, you have stuff that's hidden. So rooms are being able to be illuminated without knowing where the sources are. And that's something that we're always trying to achieve too. Can we illuminate an outdoor room without showing where the source of the light is? And so we actually have some digital design software that we use when we can generate that. We can help people visualize that without actually installing it so they can kind of see and get a better understanding. We have the ability, once they kind of understand how that looks, to be able to show them fixtures, show them product, demo it, let them see what it looks like, and kind of go, all right, well, your options here are this, your options here are that. There's choices, right? So there's a lot more than just going, hey, can you come out and put a light on this tree?
Right.
Right. And quite frankly, we do a lot of that, and it's popular, and it's what I like to call it's the 101 of lighting. But what we're talking about is the layers well beyond the basics, layers well beyond the 101. So, I'm sure there's a lot of listeners out there, maybe hearing some of this for the first time, maybe really haven't thought to the expanse of what is capable. And, we're trying to say, hey, there's a lot more available in these categories than what you may have thought. And the worst thing you can do is have us come out, give you a bunch of ideas, stir on it, and then, just kind of let it sit. But for a lot of people that are thinking, hey, maybe there's a better way to do this. Maybe I can have more enjoyable. Maybe that can be more pleasant. Maybe there's a better use. Yeah, absolutely. And especially this time of year where there's a lot of snowbirds in the area, and snowbirds, with all due respect, usually means older. Mm-hmm. And, safety and safe passage is a big deal.
Right.
And anytime you have grade changes and you have elevation changes, steps, grades, different deck features and different things, those should be illuminated so that they can be, we can move through the landscape quickly and easily. And, as I've kind of started to age right now, I'm kind of in the middle there. I'm 44 for those that are wondering, soon to be 45. My eyes are starting to tell me that, like, hey, like they are dwindling a little bit. Like things need to be a little more brighter. You need a little better illumination. They don't adjust as fast as they are. And so, as those that are older than I am, they have those things that happen, and it's just the natural things that happen with the human body. So lighting, if it's done correctly, can help with all of those things that people need to use the outdoor space better, to make that outdoor environment more enjoyable, and it's not just doing it in one manner or not. And some people think, oh, we'll just make it as bright as possible. That's not always the best solution, right? It is a solution, but a lot of times too much lighting, and if you're able to see the source, sometimes that can be a negative feedback and a negative turnaround.
Right.
Absolutely.
So we're talking with Nick Schriver here, decorating Elves. I can tell you firsthand experience as well. I did a great job on our home, first class experience, first class organization, decorating Elves, decoratingelves.com. Nick, what's the best contact in for you?
So it's www.decoratingelves.com, like you said, and then it's 1-800-MYLIGHTS. That's MYLITES.com. So it's 1-800-MYLIGHTS, and it's www.decoratingelves.com.
All right, good stuff, man. Thanks for the updates. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
My pleasure. All right. So, hey, when we come back, I'm going to touch on the 10-year Treasury yields. What does that mean for interest rates going forward? And also that ratio that's typically there between the average of 30-year fixed and the 10-year. So we're going to talk about that. Also, Doug Clark, Hours Creole, coming up here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, this is Grant Cardone, and you've been listening to the phenomenal Brandon Rhymes, the Consumer Quarterback Show.